Not hot enough. Turn it up just a little bit more. Well, it started to. It slipped on me though. Yep. Got too close. It's pretty close, you know. I don't know if you guys can see that. See, it's bending a little bit there, but see if I can work with it a little more. That's pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see that. All right. So now the trick is to do the other side. Let me just trim this real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, now that I've got my one bent side defined, now I cut it out as big as I want my scoop, right? So now I'm going to try to form the other side, and then I've got a trick to kind of like finalize it a little bit. But let's see if we can get something close with the other side too here. All right, you can see that it's starting to form, right? But I got to work on it some more here. There, that one turned out pretty good, see? So now I've got that's as far as I'm going to go with the heat, because it's really easy to mess this up. So now I got my cheater thing, is these guys, right? So what I'm going to do is kind of make it more pronounced. Come on the other side, do the same thing. I go from underneath here a little bit. Maybe a little more, huh? But I'm going to get it kind of more towards the end, right? Something like that. I don't know. I'm not even in the camera, guys. Sorry about that. Do the other side too. Just kind of come at it from both ends, kind of. So you get something like that, right? Yeah. Do this a little more here. There, yeah. There, guys. So we got something that looks like this here. So let's test it out. Something like that, huh? I think I'm going to bend it a little more. So I'm just going to see how I'm doing that, guys. I got the needle nose on there. Kind of makes it look like that. And I think I'll do the other side too. Just really at the end, so because it's going to kind of taper down, right? So I want that taper to be pronounced, right? Something like that. There, how's that, guys? Yeah, so basically I'm just kind of shaping it the way I want it. There. I still want to bend it some more. There, now. There, so see how I got this side? That's what I'm aiming for, kind of like that. So now I got to get the other side a little more pronounced. All right, so sorry about that, guys. So I'm still trying to shape it a little more pronounced, and I'm just rubbing that crease in there to kind of get a side. There, kind of like that. But I still want to get... I'm going to really fold over this end here, guys. Really make it pronounced. Just like that. Same with the other side. This is kind of like... So I'm just going like about 1 inch from the end, right? And I'm just wrapping that sucker around as hard as I can to get that popped up segment. So we'll see what we got so far, guys. All right, we got something like that. So I think I'm gonna keep working on it, and I'll show you guys what I come up with here. Okay, guys. Here we are. I don't know if you can see this. The lighting's not too good here. But here's what I ended up with my scoop here. Looks kind of like that. So as you can see, the ends I kind of trimmed like that. And then the whole thing, I angle cut it down to taper down to the end. And this end part is just flat, and that represents the beginning, and this ends up being the beginning of the scoop, right? So so there you have it, guys. I've got to I've got to finish gluing it and painting it, and then we'll go on from there. So yeah, so out of all of that length, I cut it to the length that I wanted, and well, actually it cracked right here on my original, so yeah, if I can get into the camera here, that might help. Actually, so it cracked on the end, so I cut it a little bit shorter, which is fine. I don't care. That's as long as it gives a representation of what would be there. That's part of the art thing, you know. So I did get it a little off center, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. So there, that's so we made our hood scoop, guys, and I keep going out of the frame here. And thanks for watching, and everybody model on. 125 rods, and I'm out.